What's up? Good morning. October 24th, 2024. Y'all want to go with me to get a cup of coffee or what? You want to ride with me to get a cup of coffee? You need a ride? You got to give me 25 cents for gas money. Put some gas. Look at my man. Them pulled out in front of me. You got to give me 25 cents for gas money. No riding for free. Nobody rides for free. Gas prices that came down. Oh man, excuse me. Gas prices then came down in New Jersey, man. They like $2.71, $2.67. Yeah, you know they only doing that for the election. But good morning, man, to everybody, man. I want to talk to you today, man, about speaking things into existence, right? Whether it's negative or positive. And what we speak out of our mouths derives from and originates from the thoughts that we have in our heads, right? In our minds. So whatever I'm thinking, number one, that's going to be how I'm feeling, because we talked yesterday, the emotion springs from the thought, right? So whatever I'm thinking, that's what I'm speaking. And whatever I speak out my mouth is what my reality will become. Thoughts have life. Our thoughts have life. Because they are not visible to the naked eye, don't mean they not living and breathing. They living and breathing. Our thoughts are living and breathing. Yes, they are. Because whatever you think is going to manifest in your real world reality. 100%. So we got to speak the things that we want into existence, man. What we want to happen, we got to say it. And say it out loud so that we can hear ourselves say it. It's not just enough to just think it, but you got to speak that shit to yourself. I believe in talking to myself. Man, listen, look at your life, man, and look at the things that you done looked at, and you've come to the conclusion, man, that these people, this educational system, even our mothers and fathers who were miseducated and misinformed under this educational system, didn't know what they was talking about, man. Oh, don't talk to yourself. That's a sign that a nigga crazy. Nah. I think that's the furthest thing from the truth. I believe that when you talk to yourself, you hear yourself, articulate what it is that you want. I'm gonna go to that other quick check, because this one right here is the parking. I gotta go all around. The other one I got better parking. You know, because when you are your best friend, right? And I believe that we have to be that. I believe that I have to be that. Who else I'm gonna conversate with? If I'm my best friend and I'm the steward and the shepherd and the leader and the conductor and the architect and the builder and the driver and the CEO of my life, I have to have meetings with me. I have to have board meetings with me and discuss with myself what's going on, where am I going, what are we doing, what's happening, what's next, what can we do better, what can we enhance, what do we need to get rid of, what weaknesses do we need to strengthen. What strengths do we need to implement? You know, you gotta have them kind of conversations with yourself, man. You know, I believe that's real, man. I really do. And that, you know, having these conversations with yourself, man, and you gotta be honest with yourself. You know, self-deception is hard to diagnose, right? Self-denial, all that stuff is hard to diagnose. But you got to be honest with yourself and tell yourself, man, how you really feel. You got to have an honest conversation with you, man. You got to be honest with yourself. That's key. And that comes with self-reconciliation, like reconciling all the things that you got, the conflicts you got in your soul in your mind, in your heart. You got to resolve those things, man, and become all right with yourself, get cool with yourself, and then you can start speaking things into existence, what it is that you want, man. But you are the God of your life. Yes, you are. You are the master controller of your destiny. I read a book, As a Man Thinketh, by James Allen. And one of the passages in that book, man, I committed it to memory. It says, of all the beautiful truths pertaining to the soul, none is more gladdening and fruitful of divine promise and confidence than this: that man, you are the master of your thought, the molder of your character, and the maker and shaper of your condition, your environment, and your destiny. Follow me on my Instagram, The Podcast with Soul. Go on my website and get my books, podcastwithsoul.bigcartel.com. If you want to send me an email, thepodcastwithsoul@gmail.com. If you want to get on my mailing list, send me an email and say, Sean, add me to your mailing list, my email list. Peace.